back to my channel, Support Ventures with Nathan. Today is officially New Year's Day, so I decided why not make a video basically setting New Year's resolutions and what you could basically do to prepare yourself for the new year. So the first step, which I just did, is I basically just went online or Google and I just said, I just typed in ways for coming up with New Year's resolutions. And there's a ton of New Year's resolutions that come up. And then I'm going to share, after this, I'm going to share with you guys some resolutions that I want to make for myself too as I approach the new year. So it says, to come up with New Year's resolutions, consider the following strategies. Be specific. Instead of vague goals like read more, set clear and tractable objectives like read 12 books in 2026. So usually New Year's resolutions, it can be anything. It's basically just a goal that you want to set for yourself for the new year that you know that by the end of the year, you'll be able to accomplish. So don't do something that's like really big and impossible that you might not be able to fulfill. It can be as simple as the example they gave you, reading a certain amount of books or drinking more water, or in one day drinking at least 6 glasses of water. Usually if you only drink 3, then maybe you want to up that to 6. So those are kind of like some examples that they're mentioning. Start small. Begin with small, manageable changes that can lead to larger habits over time. For example, a 10-minute walk each day can evolve into a full fitness journey. Yeah, it can be something really small. Like I said earlier, drinking water, reading, maybe setting time to study on the weekend more. It doesn't have to be something big or hard. It can be something very small, tedious, but something you know that you'll be able to fulfill yourself. Exercising is definitely one thing that I need to work on. So that would definitely probably be one of my resolutions this year. Choose area of focus. That's very crucial because you want to make sure that you're being able to manage your time and also fulfilling your resolution at the same time. So that's very crucial. Build a system, design a system that fits your life with built-in support. And then use tools. Like there's tons of apps and websites you can use to help track and making sure you're fulfilling your resolution. So some websites that let you like put in your resolutions and like making sure that you try to fulfill them as much as possible. So like let's click on this. So I just typed in ways for coming up with New Year's resolutions, and then let's click on this website right here. 65 achievable New Year's. 65 achievable New Year's resolutions you'll actually.
When it's time to make a change.
Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this, but here are 65 ways or New Year's resolutions that I guess are pretty common that you don't have to choose from this, but it gives you an idea of what you can come up with. So New Year's resolution, like I said, it can be anything that you think you need to work on and that you can fulfill. So buy yourself flowers, cut back on ultra processed foods. So maybe instead of buying frozen foods or those GMO foods, maybe eat more organic, healthy foods, or instead of going out at a restaurant and eating out, maybe try to cook more at home. Give your kitchen a refresh. That's very important, keeping things tidy. Schedule annual health screenings. So just really watching your health and really managing and making sure you're healthy. Going to the doctor, I know I have to do an annual checkup every year. I'm pretty sure most people do one. But maybe schedule health screenings, like just making sure your body is functioning normally and everything like that. Eat citrus fruit every day, the ones that have the vitamin C's in it and has vitamin, nutritious, that's pretty. And another thing that would correlate to this as well that you could do is maybe eat like 3 pieces of fresh fruit every day, just keeping yourself healthy, getting that full nutrition in. I know this not everyone can do, so you don't have to eat citrus fruit, just making sure you're getting those fruits and veggies in every day. Start cold plunging. I'm going to read this because it's pretty interesting. Some people say cold therapy helps boost their mood while others turn it off for relief. from menstrual and perimenopausal symptoms to pretty long with like anxiety and hot flashes. Okay, the 2025 review out of the University of South Australia found it can assist with inflammation, stress, immunity, and sleep quality, as well as boost your quality of life. If an ice bath isn't feasible for you, try ending your hot showers with a boost of ice cold water. Pretty interesting. Volunteer regularly, so helping the community, going out and helping those in need can be really crucial. So that's really nice, helping out your community, buy a plant. I don't think this is going to be my resolution. I am not the great at taking plans. I already had one plan that I did not take care of. So that's why I have a lot of fake plans in my house. My family, part of my family, we're not like the best plant takers, but if you're someone who loves plants and like you're really into nature, that can be a resolution too, is maybe buy a plant. Schedule more cultural outings, treat yourself to exercise gear you love, such as wearing things that you love to help you exercise better maybe. Quit multitasking. Yeah, that can also lead to procrastination too. So maybe just try to like not procrastinate so much. Take a bath before going to bed. I never take a bath right before I go to bed. I like it like during the day, like right when I get home from school. I shall immediately do my homework, get the thing. Just I like getting it out of the way, but I know some people they like to maybe take a bath or shower before they go to bed, but I'm different. But if you have a bathtub or something, that's one thing. You could take a bath before going to sleep. Make your bed every morning. I know that's definitely one thing I will have to work on. I do make my bed, but sometimes I get lazy and I don't. So definitely that's a great New Year's resolution. Ooh, drink more water. Yes, hydration. That's another New Year's resolution I need to work on. I get dehydrated very easily just looking at my lips. That's why I apply chapstick a lot. So I think that's definitely one New Year's resolution I think a lot of us need to fulfill. Drink more water. Embrace animal therapy. Be kinder to yourself. Get more steps. Walking. Like I said, I definitely need to exercise more. Spend more time with family, go on adventures without a set destination, try out new hairdo, start a gratitude journal. I used to do some journaling. I had a journal I kept, and I used to do a diary, and then after a week, I just like left it because I was like, oh, like I was so busy, I didn't really have time anymore. But this isn't a diary, but it's kind of like that. Things you're grateful for, interesting, create a budget you can stick to. I'm definitely a spender, so I think I need to work on buying things that I need and that I want. Definitely one thing I need to work on. Be more mindful, cook new foods. That's good. Trying out new things. That's always fun. Read more books. Add clean tasks to your calendar. Just again staying tidy. Cut back on alcohol. Good housekeeping. Prioritize sleep. That's not something I'm struggling with, but I know some people they're struggling with that. So if you're struggling with that, that will be a great resolution for you. So these resolutions, as I'm going through them, I think you can tell by now they can be very simple. It doesn't have to be something big or something you can't fulfill. It should be something within your range that you are able to complete. Join a club. I'm already in like a school club, but if you're in school, definitely join clubs. Quit smoking, learn to love vegetables. So, like I said, getting those veggies in. Take the stairs. Again, that exercise. It's all going back to exercise. Uh, do yoga with a partner. So, this you can do it with by yourself. Some people they love doing yoga. So, if you have a mat, roll it out. Go on YouTube, searching videos on yoga, and you can easily do this by yourself. You don't have to do it with a partner. Plan a vacation. Just again, fulfilling your mental health awareness, being aware of your mental health. Maybe sometimes some people they take a day off. They call it mental health day. Just take a day off for themselves. Head to a stay spa. Make time for a little cuddling. Chill out. Jumpstart a new career. Consider therapy. Just gonna scroll through. I can link this website down in the description below so you guys can check this out too whenever you want to explore new hobbies. Give your feet better support. Maybe get new shoes, try a new workout, invest in your skincare routine, learn a new skill, treat yourself, go on bed on time, say goodbye to toxic friends. Friends is also a big thing because the friends that you hang out with, it can also have a big influence on you. So it's making sure that you're close to the people that you know will have a good influence on you, know what's happening in the news, so being aware of the world, and then revamp your daily routine. So those are a lot of New Year's resolutions that you can come up with. I would definitely have this link down in the description, so if you're interested, you can check that out. And then 75 best New Year resolutions to try in 2026. So as you can see, there are tons and tons of resolutions you can come up with for the new year. Okay. Basically, now I'm going to tell you guys some resolutions that I want to try to fulfill this year. My number one resolution this year is definitely going to be drinking more water. I definitely need to get more water in, and so that's something I'm hoping to fulfill. My second resolution is read more. I definitely need to read more books. I am reading, but I feel like it's better to read, you learn new things, so I definitely need to read more. And my third resolution I'm hoping to fulfill is trying to set a time, hopefully aside on the weekends to study. I usually, I'm not bragging, but I do pretty well in school. And I put my entire week, like I think everyone does, to study. But I think on the weekends, I should try to set at least a few hours out to review textbook materials and review what I learned during the week and prepare for the following week. So I hope that's another resolution that I'm looking to fulfill. So there's my 3 New Year's resolutions. Like I said, they don't have to be big. They can be pretty small, but as long as you can fulfill them, that's all that matters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to hearing maybe some of your resolutions if you're willing to share them. And I hope you have a wonderful new year full of joy, peace, and prosperity. And I'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.